Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Fisher and I would like to welcome you to the Burkenroad Reports video presentation for Cyberonics. The other members of our analyst team include Hiroaki Inoue, Adrian Mendez, David Enriquez, and Gustavo Baptista. In today's presentation, we will provide a brief overview of Cyberonics and describe the company's current product offerings. We will then examine the company's stock price history and provide our 12-month stock price target along with the valuation methods we use to arrive at our estimate. Finally, we will discuss our investment thesis for the company, outline the major business risks of Cyberonics, and conclude by providing an investment summary. Cyberonics is a medical device company headquartered in Houston, Texas. The company maintains operations not only in the United States, but also in Europe, Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East. Cyberonics has a market capitalization of $1.56 billion and has 27.6 million shares outstanding as of November 1st, 2013. The company's financial strength revolves around the fact that it currently has no outstanding debt. Cyberonics' focus is on the design, development, marketing, and sales of its vagus nerve stimulation system, or VNS therapy, a neuromodulation therapy which has been approved by the FDA for the treatment of both refractory epilepsy and treatment-resistant depression. The company has become an industry leader in epilepsy-related medical devices and treatment systems, and continues its attempts to secure reimbursement approval for VNS as a depression therapy, as well as to adapt its system towards the treatment of other medical conditions. Moving forward, we will explain Cyberonics' main product in more detail. The vagus nerve stimulation treatment system uses a surgically implanted medical device known as a pulse generator, which is similar to a pacemaker, to deliver electrical pulses to the vagus nerve in the neck. The electrical stimulation of the vagus nerve negates the onset of seizures and long-term depressive episodes by altering blood flow in the brain and making it an effective treatment for both epilepsy and depression. Although drug treatment is mandated as the first course of action for both epilepsy and depression, it has been shown to be ineffective in a large portion of the patient population. In fact, it is estimated that about 1/3 of epilepsy sufferers receive no benefit from drug-based treatments. In these cases, the Cyberonics VNS therapy system has produced a median reduction in seizure frequency of 45% after 1 year. The main advantage of the VNS therapy system is the fact that it is far less invasive in comparison to traditional treatment methods for epilepsy and depression that involve brain surgery. A typical procedure involves just 2 small incisions to the neck and chest. The pulse generator is then implanted just below the skin of the left chest area and connected to the vagus nerve in the neck by a thin wire known as a lead. Cyberonics sells its products directly to hospitals and other medical facilities such as surgical centers. In this slide, we have provided a chart from Morningstar Financial outlining Cyberonics' 5-year stock performance as of November 1st, 2013. As you can see, over the past 5 years, the company's stock price has increased steadily based on Cyberonics' strong financial performance and sales growth. The company's current stock price is $56.62, and over the last 52 weeks, it has traded between a low of $42.31 and a high of $59.24. We project that Cyberonics' 1-year target stock price will be $59. Accordingly, we have assigned the company's stock a rating of market perform. To arrive at our 1-year target price of $59, we utilize 2 valuation methods: discounted cash flows and relative valuation. For the relative valuation method, we used a PE ratio of 25 times earnings to get a 1-year target price of $58.56 and a price over book value of 6.5 times to get a 1-year target price of $55.25. However, we decided not to include these price estimates in our final valuation because the multiples among Cyberonics' peer group vary greatly based on significant differences in both company size and life cycle stage. Accordingly, we assigned an 100% weight to the price obtained by using our DCF model, which we chose given its accuracy and the availability of information to make informed assumptions on the required inputs. For the 2-stage DCF model, we forecasted free cash flows up until the year 2022 using a 14.2% growth rate and then discounting them at a rate of 11.65% to get a final target price of $59. Our investment thesis is comprised of three main assumptions. First, due to the fact that the VNS therapy system is battery powered, device replacements are necessary when a battery reaches the end of its useful life. Accordingly, device replacements represent a major and growing source of recurring revenues for Cyberonics. Similarly, the company has established strong international sales in Europe while also positioning itself for significant growth in Japan, Brazil, and the Latin American market as a whole. We expect that the combination of both recurring sales and international growth will fuel sustained profitability for Cyberonics in both the short and long term. Second, we believe that Cyberonics will continue to actively pursue product diversification and strategic acquisitions. Currently, the company has three significant product developments in the pipeline for fiscal year 2014: the Aspire SR generator, the ProGuardian monitoring system, and the Relay wireless system. Additionally, Cyberonics has begun clinical trials of a VNS-based automatic regulation therapy for chronic heart failure and a neuromodulation-based treatment of obstructive sleep apnea. Finally, the company has made a series of strategic equity investments, most notably in Serbomed GmbH and Imtherma Medical Incorporated. It is also important to note that we assume that there will be no major change in relation to the CMS decision to deny reimbursement for VNS as a treatment of depression. Finally, we expect R&D investment expenditures to stabilize at a rate of 18% of sales between fiscal years 2014 and 2022. As a medical device company, Cyberonics faces elements of regulatory, operational, and financial risk. In terms of regulatory risk, the recent implementation of the Affordable Care Act poses a significant challenge to Cyberonics as it introduced a tax on medical device companies of 2.3% of all U.S. revenues. Additionally, to market a new product, Cyberonics faces stringent regulations from the FDA and their counterparts abroad. These regulations cause both longer product development cycles and high levels of overall expenditure. Similarly, Cyberonics is heavily reliant on patent protection of its R&D innovations. However, the patent process is both lengthy and expensive. In terms of operational risk, despite surpassing 80,000 VNS patients, a large number of physicians are still unaware of the therapy as a treatment for refractory epilepsy. Accordingly, the company's ability to promote physician awareness is key to continued financial success. Additionally, while Cyberonics is proactively seeking other applications for its VNS treatment system, there is no guarantee that new indications will be identified. Furthermore, the company faces a high risk of product recalls and associated financial responsibility. In terms of financial risk, as an international company, Cyberonics is exposed to the risk of foreign exchange rate movements, particularly in regards to the US dollar versus the euro. In summary, we provided Cyberonics with a market perform rating based on a 12-month stock price target of $59. To arrive at this valuation, we used the discounted cash flow methodology. Going forward, we believe that investors need to actively monitor the progress of Cyberonics clinical trials relating to the Aspire SR, ProGuardian, and Relay systems, as well as the VNS-based automatic regulation therapy for chronic heart failure and neuromodulation treatment of obstructive sleep apnea. We would like to thank you again for watching our Burkenroad's video presentation covering Cyberonics. We hope that you enjoyed it.